This actually marks the 5th Mother's Day that I have without my son. And I've told this story so many times to so many legislators. So many that have said I'm sorry, but still have not had the courage to sign on to this bill. You do what's right because it's right, not because of political will.
That's right. That's right.
We need to end qualified immunity once and for all.
Right now!
We need our legislators in New York to protect our civil rights.
Right.
Now my son, like Pam's, was 22 when he lost his life. I received a call from a correctional facility from a person that was incarcerated there that told me to call the facility because my son was severely beaten by about 15 correctional officers.
That ain't right!
When I called the facility and got the runaround, I finally spoke to a reverend that called me hours later. And I remember him saying, "I need you to sit down." And as I stood in my room and just stared in the mirror and I was screaming and I was like, "Ah!" Because that's what you feel when you hear that your child is gone and you will never see him again. And I feel that in my heart every day. And every time I tell this story and speak to a legislator or they give me to their staff and they're like, okay. I'm just sickened by the world that we live in that does not care about a young boy that was beaten by officers to the point where he was unrecognizable. The officers that did this to my son have continued to work.
That ain't right!
They continue to get promoted, they continue to get paid. The Office of Special Investigations did their investigation. They determined that the officers did in fact assault my son, that they did in fact falsify documents, but yet they're still working.
Hold them accountable!
Over and over again, they've gotten protection.
Get them out.
5 years later, nearly 5 years, October will be the statute of limitations on federal criminal charges.
Wow. That right? That ain't right!
We have not seen one piece of accountability yet. My son deserves justice. He deserves accountability. For anyone harmed in New York State by any public official, they deserve their day in court. Qualified immunity prevents their day in court.
That's right.
I didn't know about qualified immunity. Now, because of what happened to my son, so many more people are learning about it. I will make sure they know about it.
Yes,
over and over again. We tell this story. There is no reason, there are protections for qualified immunity to exist. There is absolutely no reason for it, and we need to end it. And thank you all for being here, because we will end it this session. Thank you.